people that are way better than you, they show you how you're supposed to respond. Whereas people at my level, we don't necessarily respond the way that you're supposed to. And it's just nice to roll when you don't get that. It's
What
just,
level are you?
I'm a white belt, but I'm 7 years.
Yeah.
It's because I go for 3 months and then I stop for 2 months and I go for 3 months. And it's not about skill in jiu-jitsu, it's time and skill. Because I don't have the reputation of staying at a gym very long. But I mean, I'm probably, all of my buddies that I started with when I first started are all like purples. You know, that's where I should be. But it's just a really good exercise. It's just really expensive.
Former roommate, my really good friend Laura, she was a black belt in taekwondo.
See, taekwondo is kind of like the same thing. It's time, and then you test.
Yeah.
And it's a set number of things. But in jiu-jitsu, it's not a set number of moves. It's how you respond to how the teacher. So it's super suggestive. There's like subjective to the teacher, and you might be a black belt, or you might be a blue belt to one teacher, but to another teacher, you're only 2 stripe white. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't do it to rank up. I really don't care that I'm a white belt. It's just that rolling with the white belts is not for me. Because they're sporadic and I won't pass that stage. You know?
Yeah.
You want it buttoned?
Because I think I might put that there.
All right. Well, when we get more players in, the nice thing is I got the other camera hooked up, so we'll have 2 angles of the camera. But since we don't tonight, I'm just aiming this sucker down at the dice tray so that people can see the rolls as they happen, which will be really fun. Yeah. So I'm excited.
I think that'll be it.
So the nature of tonight and this evening is going to be, it's going to be a little bit different. It's almost like unplanned in the sense of you guys are going to be, you have finished a quest line. You've gone in, you've gotten, your experience, you've gotten your rewards and other stuff like that. And I need to actually get a notebook so I write down the rewards that you guys get, and then I can take notes of who has what or who sold what. Because I think somebody took notes and then they're not here this week, and it's like crap. So we'll make sure and get that sorted out. But there's more people showing up. That's awesome. Well, if other people show up, we'll let them jump in. But you guys will basically have the whole map to explore because everything's numbered. Every building is, and there's stuff to every building. So we'll just kind of let it wander through, and if you guys end up deciding, let's get out of town and go explore the world or do something else or whatever, you guys can also opt into deciding that you guys want to do something more structured, as in like an adventure path. I have some of those set aside too. And so there will always be rumors of a circus, a traveling circus, somewhere. If you guys opt to go to that circus, that will start an actual adventure path that is pre-written that will begin to move forward. I want to make that an option for you guys because that can be kind of fun. How are you?
Long time no see.
I'm glad you're alive. Yeah.
Glad y'all are here.
We're
Well, we're actually.
getting ready to Twitch stream a game of Pathfinder, which is like D&D. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. So people jump into jump into that. We've got character sheets and stuff like that. And then
Like,
Honestly, it's similar to D&D.
very
Yeah.
similar. I get it.
and he's got make character sheets as well.
And then also there's magic going on with that. People are playing.
I put everything from that.
They're already committed or playing.
So if I have to do Jason might be leaving like
That's where you guys landed on.
Yeah, it's really awesome job.
Josh, did you guys land on?
And so we're gonna buy a box tonight. We're just gonna box it in our own little truck.
Nice.
No. Okay.
How long would the
They haven't decided yet.
Oh, but it was the curly hair dude, so he's here regardless.
When do you guys start?
Well, we're about to start here in the next few minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
I got black one. I only have one, but I traded for a black one. But if someone's missing one, I'm fine. They can have it.
What's up, guys? We're getting ready to play. Thanks for hanging out with us. For those of you who are around, we've got my microphone up here. Twitch.tv, Dice and Dragons TV. For those of you wanting to hang out, and let's go ahead and move the. Let's get that camera flipped. There we go. That way you guys can actually see the address. Twitch.tv, Dice and Dragons TV. We're hanging out. It's going to be super fun. And we're getting ready to play some Pathfinder. So feel free to jump in, head over to Twitch. We're going to get started. Let me know how the mic levels are. We got our other camera set up. So tonight it's going to be nice. You guys will be able to see dice rolls as they happen. And it's going to be really good. So we're going to kind of jump into it and see what's going on. I know I'm excited. And I've got chicken strips. Cold chicken strips. I need to warm these up. Chicken strips. So good.
That's literally what I learned my day. Do that at 15 minutes. And then it gets to the 30 minutes.
Awesome. The Joker. Yeah. It's awesome. It's so good to see you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us.
It's the only board that you have to start. If I can start. That's why it says.
Okay. We're going to get going. And if he jumps in, he just looks like he's back there on it looks like he got sidetracked by the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, they're going to buy a box tonight.
Awesome. Oh, nice. Thanks for the follow. We got to move our text box a little bit.
Well, if they wanted to, they could.
And then let's move our alert box. There we go. Awesome. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Is Pathfinder similar to D&D in a way? Yes. Yes, it is. It's very similar. Very, very similar. All right. Oh. I was able to take a shower, which was nice. Because, dude, I mean, I've been able to shower, but like, when I say I was able to take a shower, I mean like I was able to get water on my sunburn without like feeling like I was getting a tattoo, you know?
It's my favorite part about summer. So you get in the shower and you stay in it until it doesn't stink anymore. And then the water hits because you use the hot water to open your pores to release all the heat, and then you close it back up with cold water. It's my trip.
Dude, I tried the other day, and legitimately, like, it was so bad. Like, I tried. I honestly tried getting in the shower the other day. Huh?
I don't know if you blistered.
No. But the sunburn was bad enough that I had like permanent goosebump, you know? And when I got in the shower, because I love pushing through the pain, I got into the shower, I couldn't. I was like, no. I was like, this is super uncomfortable. Super uncomfortable. Lurk Raptor 357, welcome in. It's good to see you guys. And for any of you ever wanting to play the game, we actually have spots open at the table for Pathfinder. So if you're ever in the shop on a Saturday night and you're wanting to run with us, as long as you're comfortable with the camera being on you for Twitch, you're welcome to come hang out. It's good to see you guys.
How much is it? Single figures?
Those are 6. Yep, you get 2 of them in there. They're awesome.
I sit here like I work here and people ask me how much.
Where are all of the roll chairs? I know there's one right here, but we
One
have.
is sitting at that table over there.
Oh, okay.
I want a PS5. I've been wanting to fail in PS5 for so long. Like I got that game like a few months ago, and I got all the way past it's like that area where
I do like Catan. Catan's a lot of fun. We have 3D Catan here, which is super awesome. 3D Catan.
He's been hanging out with us for over a year.
Dude, people on TikTok live right now saw your green hair and they're like, Joker!
He's wearing purple.
He is wearing purple too. It's very jewelry today.
Yeah, I know. I did like a spider web in my hair. I bleached it, did a spider web. It didn't look super great, so I tried blacking it out and then everything else.
Yeah, just go with it. Yeah.
Sorry.
Ever played Dark Souls board game? Seriously tough. No, I haven't, but that sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the actions and like the turns.
Awesome. It's like asking me the Xbox similar to PlayStation.
Different games on the same console.
Yeah, pretty much.
But going from one controller to another is not.
So what did Jacob say?
He wants to do like a small DE thing, get together with those guys over there, and want to meet at because he needs 4 people. But I mean, if that doesn't go through, I guess I think you better do so. Like, join us. I don't know. And if you know this doesn't work out for whatever reason, just top of the logic, do it. Try things. I play against it, and if none of that works out, I'm literally going to go in there and blind whoever's like helping your name big that is. I refuse like.
Well, you may want to look over there and see if there's still a box left. Jacob.
So,
You need to check the box.
Yeah. Because he said y'all were going to buy a box.
oh,
Yeah.
so what we do is, so I came up with your lesson plan,
Right.
and it turns out they may actually be doing a pre-release again, which is what we're trying, which is what I was asking, which is what I was asking if you wanted to do. And what we'll do is we buy those, we each buy one of those, and we don't touch it. And then we buy one of these, and then we do a graphic, we do an action. Remember those drafts we did in, this is an actual draft, actual paper with actual carbon. Like this is
Awesome.
official draft. And I can help you through it. I'm not sure. You know this place. That's what I was asking if you wanted to do. Because if you do,
I'm aware
then we have 4
of
people
what
to
you
do
went
the actual
for.
work. And then
Yeah.
less experience. So
Shoot, you didn't bring it back.
Yeah.
I just want to see. I'm more else you can jump.
Oh, great.
if you want to do Pathfinder, that's something you can find it for the person. Right.
John,
It's Pathfinder. It's Pathfinder. It's
Can you jump and grab hand soap?
If you look, it's Pathfinder.
And so, can you just go grab hand soap real quick? Thank you so much.
Just whenever you get a break. We have a lot of
And,
I think he was working
I
on
think
it.
you're both. If he wants snacks,
I can just ask for Jeff if I need to.
Okay, you want to jump?
Yeah, don't forget the $10.
We just need to take it.
What?
no, that's
Oh, Jake's.
If you want to go get it, yeah, I think it's both.
Yeah.
He's gonna go right up there.
Oh,
Just give me your request here. Let's go. We'll just both run.
Do you just want one bottle like throw it in there, that's it?
Yeah, yeah. In fact, if you can't find the hand soap there, you can just grab like Dawn,
Okay.
Pump, whatever. Okay, guys. Oh, so good. Okay. Well, this will give me a little bit of time to plan then, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
He's chilling out at home in the wild.
Truly a love.
Being an out-
Yeah, he's a good cat. We just customers wouldn't listen, so we were like, please only pet him on his head just his head. He loves head scruffles. He hates pets anywhere else on his body. Please pet him on his head. And people would be like, what people would hear is, oh,
Pet him wherever you want.
you are not kindred and connected with cats. We forbid you from touching cats because you don't understand their hearts. Only people that understand the true hearts of cats and are friends of them can touch the cat anywhere they want to. And so immediately they'd be like, but I am kindred. And be like, quit touch. So we like, and they'd be like, but I do love cats. They'd be like, every single time, oh, it's okay, I have cats at home. I wasn't asking you if it was okay.
And it's your cat.
It's like, they were like, oh, it's okay, I have cats. Wow! Every time. And it's like, yeah. But the thing is if the cat gets trained over and over again, then some poor 4-year-old girl is going to come in here, and the cat's going to get so used to swiping at people, it's going to swipe at kids. So he's now an outdoor cat, loving it.
Mine's the same way. Gigi, she's an indoor cat. She likes her head. She does not like to be picked up. Anywhere else in her body, she doesn't. She'll let her boyfriend do it. She does not like to be picked up. She doesn't like to be petted anywhere else in her body. She just loves her head. Petted.
Okay,
Mhm.
so
That's
what I
all.
like to do is I like to take it.
She's the same way.
Have fun with it.
So I understand now.
Josh. Me and Eric in the back. So I'll pay for your leave back today. I will pay for his food. Do you want any money from that?
Oh, so maybe the box then.
I don't think so.
Come on, that gives us one for like a
Let me see right.
Because this is possibly that. I mean, something we can talk about.
Here's what we can do, actually. I'll just sell this as is, standalone. I'll buy you one of those. And actually, I'll buy 2 of them. Then we can do our own draft at home.
So that'll be like.
And that'll cover this entry.
Yeah,
once yours, it would be.
What we'll do is I'll buy 2 of those.
Slivers.
Pre-release kits.
That's awesome.
So we can do one at home ourselves.
What's up, guys?
Just
It's so good to see you. We're about to get started playing Pathfinder. We had a slight detour. We're out of hand soap in the bathroom. So one of our players ran to go get hand soap from the grocery store nearby.
So they only have 3 packs of these, but they're Commander Legends,
Manual Legends stuff.
which means
And we're going to get to play. Good hanging out with you guys.
This one is standard models. But it's Commander, you have Commander, it's one half of those.
yeah.
I think I'll do 2 packs of Permium and 1 for me for the
Okay.
So I think it'd be like what? 30, 40, 60, 80.
Right. Yes.
35, 35, 35, so 70.
Those are so 35 each. Oh, 35 to 70 or 90.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, those are 20.
They're just 35.
Yeah, those are 20.
Oh, okay.
Did they say
Oh,
25?
25.
But they're 20 because I'm
So,
probably.
but
95.
bring them up here so I can see because I cannot see them.
Slivers EDH would be gross.
Excuse me.
You're a bad human being.
I know, I'm more born.
I love it. It was so good.
So great.
I'm not talking to you. Yeah, that would be terrible.
Bothering you is so much fun.
I know, I'm just messing with you. The guy on here, he's talking about having a Slivers EDH deck. So I was telling him he was a human being.
Makes my head, brain, and heart hurt all at the same time.
I told him he was a terrible human being.
I mean, I'm pretty far up there.
MTS during a deployment in Afghanistan. Which branch?
Okay. So we're getting 2 of these.
Deployment in Afghanistan means goat cheese pizza all the time. That's all they have over there is goat cheese.
Is that what?
That's what Alex said.
Oh, Alex, the tournament is $20.
It's 25
25?
for the boxes. Last night's pre-release event was 20. The boxes are now there, but they've been 25. We're doing 20.
Okay. What I was asking is they said we may do another tournament tonight.
Yeah, the tournaments are just the price of the box now. Last
Okay.
night was a special pre-release event.
Works for me. It's only fine.
Hey Josh, the special pre-release event was $20. All of the boxes now are 25. So if you want to do draft, it's 25. But that's because that's what the price of the boxes are. Hey, you're on. Love your content, your passion. Congrats on your success. Oh, thank you so much. Armored infantry combat medic. Nice. Combat medic. I had a friend who was an E3. Combat medic. That's awesome. Wow, that's cool. Yes, the store is in Denison, Texas.
How's your body feeling?
Oh.
Yay.
Getting ready to play.
Okay, so Matt, I got any RPs you might take in the back spot.
Oh, thank you so much.
And then
Lucky Dutch official. I appreciate it.
leave it closed
Yeah, leave it, yeah.
until they'll start the, yeah,
I'll tell them about that.
yeah.
Oh, I did find remnants of time trade like behind the some that I had other than lost.
Uh-huh.
I found Waterless Maple Pass.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I want you to take these to the car. We're not to open that.
I'd love for you to come visit. That's awesome. Thanks. I'd love to stop by if I'm ever that way. You sell the Cyberpunk tabletop game. Mm-mm. It's really cool to see you progress. Thank you so much. I'm excited to get to play tonight.
No, what the other two is he wants to do the graphics only else Pathfinder. So I bought him. Yeah, I bought him 2 weeks of Guerrilla pre-releases so he can do that himself. And the reason I got Guerrilla instead of those is because
Right. The chicken strips are so good. Chicken strips from the grocery store. Just Chick-fil-A sauce.
If it's not over there, the answer is no. So did you see?
I was wondering if we have everyone, if it's working.
Oh, wait, there's one. Oh, go look.
Thanks for the encouragement, guys. It has been a rough couple of weeks.
Some dude sitting out there went
I don't know, bring
on
it.
one note for so long. I thought it
I
was
think that was blue. Blue.
I love what I get to do, but I have been so overworked and burned out lately. Where we just had so many events going on. And having a baby and
Well,
everything.
we're back there, isn't it?
Still playing Elden Ring until y'all like ready to prep for
Yes.
I'll be back.
Just make sure if you're on Elden Rings, you oh, it looks like Adam got back on this game.
Oh.
Just make sure you start your own game.
Oh, just if someone's already in there, then
I don't even see any of this.
Nice.
Place I go to.
Awesome. Did she give you cat? Cool. You just hold on to it.
All right, the total on this is $600.
So, I was gonna get the cheap one, but it had a cent, and I don't know if you want the cheap one.
No, I don't care whichever one you get.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's okay or not.
Uh-huh.
Dude, you're awesome. Thank you. Dad Life is great. Super, super good. Super good. Oh, hey, Heidi. I thought it looked like you. How's it going, Heidi? You're amazing. Super miss you, friend.
What's up, friend?
Dad Life is awesome.
Awesome. So go ahead and pick out your boxes.
I do have merch. I have merch, t-shirts. I've got my hats. Hats are awesome. Everything's over at DysonDragons.com.
We have to pick them out ourselves, so we can't get mad at them.
Perfect. So I'm going to get you in just a second. I didn't realize he was in there. No worries. I didn't know what Josh was behind. In fact, I'm going to let you check him out, and then I'll let you check these guys out too.
Put it in the bathroom.
You are amazing. Yes.
Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you. Oh, in the fridge, in the middle room.
Once you go through the door, in that back left corner right there, you'll see a fridge. Do it again.
I cleared it before you bring it up.
No, I have not seen the Everyday Heroes Kickstarter. Are there any horror tabletops? Yes. Yes, there are, like Vampire Masquerade, Werewolf, stuff like that. Oh, for sure. Horror's getting people checked out right now.
Alright, let me go check and see if Matthew's gonna.
There she is.
Yes? What?
Oh, Heidi's on TikTok.
Heidi! Hello, friend. I miss your face. Look. He's a baby. He's a baby. He's a cute baby. Love the baby. I love you, baby.
There you are. So, if you want, we can always put that over here.
Oh, thanks so much. I appreciate the encouragement. That's awesome. Put this one. So, research.
Alright, Alex, is 3 enough to play with?
Yeah, we were 3.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You can sit right over here. And then you can go grab a chair from there.
There's a board game that's something exact kind of
Oh, yeah.
Still have it?
Yeah. Is it King of Tokyo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm gonna get to the fast packs, but because I'm on the game right now, just go ahead and grab a packet of Innistrad Midnight Hunt as your fast pack. Just because you've been waiting. The orange box, right there in front of your hand. You can grab that one as your fast pack.
If you leave a fire starter,
Just for you. I'll do more fast packs later, but that was just for you because you've been waiting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, we put the backpack and our name on it, they give it back to us. We don't have everybody here, it's just
I think it's funny, some people don't like their babies on social media, so they'll like put a sticker over their faces and we're the opposite. We're like, this is our baby! It's our baby!
Tell me why I thought that sticker on his chair said manager for a second, like it's the manager's chair, but it says it's on the other side. I thought it said manager for a second.
Oh,
Oh, it does.
main gear.
Yeah. I thought, wow, where did he get it? That said manager. I want
Don't sit on my chair.
And Alex, as far as characters go, I think mine is in the pre-built box, and then also Matthew will need to pick one out.
Awesome.
Are you going to get to go to church this summer? Are you going to get to go to church camp this
So
summer?
we better believe I've been looking forward to that all year. 3 weeks, maybe 4 this year. It's gonna be great.
Nice. Are you going to help out after you go, like you did last year?
That's not my plan. Great.
We're gonna get that table right there for the doorway, it's on Thursday night.
decided for high school camp week of 4th of July.
Okay.
And
We have so many Joshes and Claremont.
Work.
If you
Hopefully,
could think
I'll
of
get one more week
a
after.
fun nickname
But it's
that I could holler so that you know it's you.
You call him selfie.
I don't want to. I don't care. It can be selfie. I don't care. But if you could think of it that way, it's not just like a random derogatory term.
I'm pretty sure I'm also my first name.
He needs to think about it.
Okay. I didn't know your name was
My
Bubba.
first name is Michael, but I go by my middle name, which is Josh.
My first name is Stan. And I go by my middle name, which is Al. So that works.
especially lately.
But yeah, if I hear Michael being yelled out, my head will immediately pop up.
Serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just in case somebody else's name is Michael in here, what would be my name?
You can also just yell self. You can yell self.
I'll probably yell selfie.
How about I could already
Yeah.
yell?
Just come over and check somebody out. Yeah. Yeah.
It's good.
How old are you, 15, 16?
I just don't want to yell out.
So technically, you're old enough, like, if you wanted to apply, of course, it's probably too early to apply to work it, but next summer you could apply to work it for that camp.
I'm gonna try and see that.
Alright, cool. If you come up with a cooler nickname, or if I do, then we'll switch to that.
Working summer camp.
Alright, you are Kira, right? Cora?
Uh-huh.
Kira? You're Kira?
Yeah, Carl.
Okay. We'll get you custom built characters.
Okay.
What do you want to be, homie?
Actually, for
Of the D&D classes?
rogues and or bards, but I mean, I'll spend on anything really. I don't really care. Let's not some overcomplicated wizard.
Yeah, there's a human wizard in there somewhere.
At the bottom. Why did it give us this?
No. Why did you?
Anything you see that's interesting, I guess.
No, that doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks just past
No.
that. This one? This tiny one?
Very quiet.
Tiny one.
How old is it?
6 weeks.
What class are you running again?
Very.
Okay.
See,
What class are you
I'm
running?
broke.
You're very young. We'll have you run a wizard.
Maybe no.
Okay, well, what did you say? You said rogue and what else?
Rogue and bard.
Bard? I don't know if I have a bard. Print it out.
What else you got?
I've got a fighter, a wizard. He's running a rogue already. I've got a druid, and I've got a fighter. Or I'm sorry, a ranger.
What's the druid?
Weird animal stuff, animal magic, like nature-y.
I guess go ahead.
Well, what race is it?
It's a gnome.
No.
Which is gonna, I mean, literally, their hair color is the same as their hair color.
Yeah, and all the stats are written out and everything, so.
Oh, stretch. All right. All right, guys, we're gonna hop off live and hop back on. It'll take me 2 seconds. Come back and hang out with us.
I've already had fun.
Andy, because you've been here long enough.
Oh, we got a whole pile of people.
And I think you feel comfortable enough to be that, you know, that I
Yeah, we've got a whole pile of people coming in.
Sweet.
Sick.
Oh no, she's that small.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
Are we interrupting something?
No,
We're just getting ready to play some Pathfinder on Twitch.
I feel like you're quoting
Yeah.
something that I have no idea.
We got it up
Have
there.
y'all been in before?
Yes,
Excellent. What are y'all down for tonight? Are y'all just
we're here
looking
shopping.
around?
I don't know. They just told me what we want to go.
Well, I don't have that much money.
Right.
trying to get this, so.
Ah, amazing. Well, y'all look around as long as y'all want. If y'all decide to stay and hang out, it's $10 a day. And then, you can buy that out of merchandise, so like if you have to buy like a bag of chips, a drink, and water, that
Oh, I'll always send them over to Ray over
So,
Harmon.
look around as long as you want.
Yes.
Yep, and then it's covered in a layer of plastic.
It's just a flat screen TV with acrylic on the top, and the underside is supporting it so it doesn't fall.
Both of these are
Right. They have been.
So are the DVD books here, do you guys have?
Yeah, the bottom wood structure is there to support the TV,
yes,
so that it
those
doesn't
are
fit.
the only ones that
There's a
we
lot
have.
of times, it'll have hardware on one part of the TV and not on the other, and so the top will end up folding down, so you have to support it.
Here in the next like 2 or 3 days. What are you looking for?
Waterdeep Dragon Pipes, Xanathar Guide to Everything, or Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, the Xanathar book that I can't remember the full name of, and Rise of Tiamat.
Yes, so we have been, we are getting more books in. If you are desperate for those copies now, we do have some of them that I can, that are store copies that have been lightly used. Or you can special order them and we will get them in within, well, by Tuesday probably, because we're closed Sunday and Monday. But that's because we have books go through so quickly all the time. But yeah, Xanathar's and all of those we have. The only one we don't have available right now is Tasha's. We have that one available. It's the alternative artwork, but because it's the alternative artwork, it's worth about $250. Yeah, which is insane, a lot. So special collector has to come in for that. I need to get my Fizz Bangs out of the car. Special. But anyways, but you're looking for Rise of
Rise of Tiamat, yeah, it's the only one I'd really like to have soon. The other ones I'm
So
I'm just hanging out. If you guys haven't figured it out, we could not play it. I could carry it on.
they're just up there so that they have a store copy.
I haven't even checked this.
They are
I don't know. I always,
Did you get some good news?
I think I got just out of rares, and then I got all the extra that I could try to sell in like sets. I'm not mad at all. I think I got like $190 it was good for you. And I actually.
I like this story. I don't have money.
I want to play this. I don't want to play this. That's why I play this.
Well, all.
Did you not set up dice yet?
No, I don't have
How much are these?
$15. Most, it's like the lowest price is $15.
Actually, not so. The $15 ones in the glass are the really nice set. If you look down, we have much cheaper dice in the chest there. Those dice are $1 each, and you can put together your own set.
You assemble a set. I can believe it.
No, I can get $6.
I guess I will be.
Oh my goodness, those are so exciting. Oh, the red ones that are outlined in these guys.
Okay, so when I was taking the sticker off this one, it looks like the sticker's been on there for a little while. I pulled the piece of the cover off. I can give you a discount if you want, or you can just do a special. Okay, I'll just give you a discount on it. So that's all three of them. Thought so. I was like,
I talked to Jacob the other day.
Oh, are you're fast.
Somebody asking, what's the microphone for? For streaming.
Yeah, which streaming right now for broadcast in Canada, Michigan. It's directly far away.
Everybody else getting something to help? Well, you don't count,
But I don't
you're on
know.
your own. Anna, are you getting something?
And there's no rush, by the way, you guys
Time
have
of waiting
time.
for media.
if you're wanting a D20, the one, the D20 that you picked out is actually, I have a feeling the Magic the Gathering. I would keep it, so you see how these monthly numbers are right next to each other, like 11, 12, 15. These ones are, so if you like that one, I would just, this one is similar, or this one. Can you see that? There you go.
You got one with all the numbers on it.
That's totally up to you.
Hey, do you like these? Alright, if you use your money to buy me a pack of Kamigawa, I'll trade you the pack of Kamigawa for these guys. And it'll be cheaper than that one too. $5 for one pack.
Hey, cool. These?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. Awesome.
Thank you, Woodwood. Stick it all in.
Am I the last person to notice? Dude, I need to feel like I'm the last person to notice it.
You know what?
What's up?
Just go.
Oh yeah, I did that one a while ago because we like having Jesus artwork up in here, but I don't want it to be too kitschy. And I noticed a long time ago his hand was open, and that's exactly the kind of open hand you have for rolling dice. So I just painted in monsters and a PM screen and other stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And I
As
was
this
making
one
out
is the
add
only
stuff to
one
it
that's
and put
not.
it back in.
So just
Yeah.
ignore it.
All right, so all this together with the discount is $650.
Use it.
Yeah, is it a cantrip for a first level?
What does it say?
Vocation. I love cantrips.
I know.
I'll check our account once, so I can
They're the best cantrips.
Yeah, I only have one spell, and I use it every turn. Telekinetic projectile. Yep. I built my whole character around using telekinetic. T-Bait!
Tell him that you did, that your kids did.
But isn't that their job to be cute?
That's it. Well, that's just a little bit small for my niece. Plus, then I've seen so much of these, I'll probably get a new one. Yes, they're just so excited that I see the playing as well. We're getting to your room.
Oh, by the way, if you're doing Rise of Tiamat, if you ever come in to play your campaign here, we just got Tiamat up at the top there. So he's actually here to use if you play your campaign. He's terrifying.
It's really cool, I like it.
You did say it, you just looked at me.
Dragons are fun.
Yeah.
You looked at me. I saw that. That's pretty sure that's the Star Wars. Legion.
went over to my mom's place.
Oh, there it is.
Ah! For the first time since I got on holidays.
Can I get that code?
Because I did one fast, wasn't it?
Before I lost
Just
it.
like barely a year ago. Your mom is dead.
Can you text it to me?
Just fast.
What's up, buddy? What's up, dude?
Oh, you still get it.
Yes.
Glad you're here. Hey, Steve, it's not too late if you decide to jump in or if you have a group coming, but, we're doing a second release draft.
The commander draft. Yeah.
Oh, for the new set.
Yeah.
Yep, it's only 25 too. It's a little bit
And
cheaper.
so we have 3 people that are already jumping in, so if you decide you wanna jump in.
Should. Break that. Yeah. Is there any tables for me? Yeah, it should be. Okay. It's $10, normally, but like I said, if you end up doing, 3 rooms, everybody that would cover your next stuff.
The,
Well, why don't you go- you could go half the
re-release
job.
is 25.
You will.
Sweet. Well, we'll get settled in and I'll get you checked out. Just, yes, sir. Hey, Josh. We got one more guy for the pre-release. Is it a tournament or? Yeah.
Send me the one that
It's,
Yeah. You know my Pichu? We've already gone on my shores.
hey, you wanna ask Will if he has a group coming or if it's just him?
Yeah.
And Will, is it you? Oh, hey, Will.
Because he usually travels with Will.
He works over Christmas.
Oh, let me tell you.
has been-
Match players. He's a match player. You're coming in, you have this is just a card. You're not utilizing anything else.
It's just adapting to the new situation.
Magic.
Yeah, I don't really want to get that going.
So are you living with your dad or do they have shared?
Okay.
So if you bring a friend with you, which is normally your mother, they have to buy a day pass. You have a free report for maybe 90%. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I think so, believe it or not. Oh, wait, I just pocketed.
You get a bunch of cards. So
Where did that come from? You're gonna try to buy it. Like, I'm such a mess. I'm ready for bed.
You're welcome.
I did too, but it wasn't in my pocket. I said,
You're not the only one.
on the next page, so whatever you choose, or note it, whatever, you should see.
Isaiah, did you want to add a tip?
And if you guys really like the store, you can always use your camera to.
Come look at my house and tell people I'll tell you I know.
I bet your wife was thankful though.
What?
Oh, no,
So you want an area?
Oh, you're not?
I'm
Oh,
sure-
oh,
I
I
swear.
thought you were saying.
No.
Oh.
It's only things that I hyper focus on do I hyper clean. But if I don't hyper focus on the rest of it.
And don't forget, when you're ready to start doing Tiamat, we have him here to hang, you can just use him. Because normally, if you don't use him, you're just
Oh, I didn't show you.
But he's.
I got a little something.
I don't have many minis. I've just been reading it with Legos.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mason pulled that box out, and I was like, wait, I think those are important.
Thank you.
So yeah, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, have a great night. Thank you
Guys.
guys.
Recently,
Aw, that's so precious.
Yeah. Look for noodle.
Oh, by the way, Will, this is Jake.
how's it going? What's up, man? I'm Will. Nice to meet you.
And you met Matthew, right?
I don't think so.
Oh,
What's up,
Matthew,
Matthew?
Will, Matthew. So, do you have homies joining you or you just
Yeah, I
play some?
I got 2 peeps joining me.
Thank you guys, appreciate the support.
Yeah.
Who else is coming?
It's gonna be Aaron and his girlfriend Jason.
Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna participate in the pre-release. The pre-release, not pre-release. I got there.
Awesome. All right. Well, yeah, you can grab whichever one you want. Which Aaron?
Currently, Aaron. Oh, not the blonde, but I know that there's that one and then the blonde one that comes up here as well. So.
Yeah, but for people who want to just do magic, their own cards, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's what we were planning on doing, but
Really fun. I'd suggest it. Great cards. They've got these dual lands in it that are just freaking awesome.
Corey, do you feel power coming from this one? I need you to invest in the power.
Well, then,
I can tell you, everyone
Let
I
me see.
pulled was good. And I won't say that about the ones over there. The
new
big, no, I didn't pull anything good, but I got 3 of those today, and they were all good pulls. I think it's just because the cards are higher value too.
this one.
Awesome. 2706.
there we go.
Also, if you use your camera and scan the QR code, you can leave us a review if you love that. We would appreciate it.
And then next week, because Josh is running the tournament, but next week he comes.
I was working on it today. I just ran out of time. Yeah,
Oh,
for sure. Sure.
I think you'll find some.
Maybe.
And if you want to, because we're out of fast packs, if you want to grab a dice from the bin, grab a dice from the bin.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, can I bug you real quick?
Yeah.
We'll get started, guys. Look at the map and decide where you might want to go. You guys are back on the tab.
Thank you. So, he wants us to pick somewhere to investigate.
Somewhere to investigate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are we? We're back at the tavern, which I'm trying to get my bearings here. It's like on the main street. I think this might be the techno. There's another map that has actually has a dragon. We're somewhere around here. But last week we did here, and we went and killed some kobolds underground. And then on the other island over here was a couple weeks ago, we fought. I don't know what
What's up, guys? It's so good to see you. You have a question? Awesome.
where we want to go.
I'd love to have your question. Hey, guys, thank you for your patience. We have a busy store tonight, so we're
Whatever we want to do.
definitely up and down and
Each
up
one
and
of
down.
these he bought a-
But we are going to get playing for sure.
Each one of these has
Ooh,
something
9:30.
to be involved with.
Goodness
But,
gracious.
so the only difference between this campaign and like D&D is we're trying to join the Pathfinder Society, so we're not like random adventurers. in the
Hi,
Pathfinder
guys. How's it
Society,
going?
like Starfleet. Those are contracts where we don't just murder everybody for fun. We kind of investigate, report, and gather.
I'm glad you guys are here.
We got
Us taking
our
we have to sell it, we get paid based
We
on
are
what
actually
we do.
getting
No
a
murder
second
hobos. No murder hobos.
Jim
We get
Brusso?
all the stuff that like we killed a whole bunch of kobolds down here, but we don't like just steal and make money.
I'm not remembering a Jim Brusso. If I had a picture,
Has a board and just like pictures.
I'm better with pictures than I am with names.
Paid with things, and that's how we approach it.
Okay, yeah, sure. So like we got some.
and then if
Yeah.
not, if you'll just
Well,
grab magic,
I guess we could like hunt for rumors around
Yeah, that's
each of
fine.
these things like something going on with the bunch and see what those things are.
then,
Yeah, I'm down with whatever you want.
well,
But based on my character
Jim Brusso.
play anything
I don't know. Every name sounds familiar if you say it on repeat.
here in the forest, so
Yeah.
don't really know.
okay, cool.
Cool.
How they doing?
And I was like, we're gonna get started tonight.
Oh crap, I'm probably gonna need some dice. Do you have any dice I can borrow?
You
Hmm?
get,
Go ahead, guys,
you
second
get
bar.
pre-release
Mm-mm.
pack, it's got their.
No, we just sell dice 'cause it's more hygienic.
Cards are nicer. It's got 3 packs in it and it's cheaper than other.
We used to let people borrow dice and they got so gross.
Oh, for real?
And then it comes
Yeah.
with the dice.
Well, 'cause you know, people are like using dice and they're eating food and then they're using dice and then it's like
Lemon.
got their shoe off, picking their toe and then using the dice. It's like,
Jake, can I have dice?
yeah, pre-release is so much fun. The cards are really good.
Boom.
Nice.
But I got some magical bag of whatever.
All right, so you guys are back at the Rusty Dragon, and Miko has told you that you are one quest away from reaching that initiate status. After tonight's game, you guys, what level are you guys at right now?
We're level 2.
Yeah.
They're level 1, I'm level 2.
Yeah. After tonight's game, everybody is going to level up a level.
Okay.
At the end of tonight.
Yeah.
D20 to begin with.
D20, D8, D12, D10, 6. Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Sure, I got me get you a bottle of olive oil wells at the store.
Oh, I've got it at the house. I literally just got some at the house. And it's almost to a point where it's like pretty durable.
Okay.
Just my shirt is like rubbing up against it right now. So yeah, you guys are at the Rusty Dragon. And you've spoken to Amiko. You're sitting down to a bowl of pho, which is something very unique that her goblin cook put together today that has spiced cranberries mixed into it, which is actually a unique flavor. But it's a giant bowl of pho, noodles, eggs, all of that good stuff. There's also a ramen type available as well, but again, these are larger bowls. And as you look across the room, you can see that there are people who are very familiar with eating these kind of heavy soup noodle dishes, and people who aren't. So some people have their fork and are trying to get like a noodle up before it slips through the tongs and flops down in the soup. Others are trying to use a spoon and a fork to wind it like you would pasta. But you've got one orange skinned half-orc that's got a scar across his eye, and he has a heartier gut and this kind of like red, dark blood red pelt of hair in the areas of his skin that would have hair, except for a tight mohawk on his head. And he is leaned over, and you, besides his eating habits, you do also notice a signature butcher's knife, like a chef knife, tattooed on his forearm, which signifies most people that are like chefs. And you see him properly going after this bowl of pho, which is just 2 chopsticks and just not even eating, just literally using the back of his throat to suction noodles into his gut. And then occasionally scooping up a hard-boiled egg, biting into it, dropping it, and piling in more noodles. And the tavern tonight spells very, very, very specific. A tray of warm, crackling, sizzling blue crab Rangoon is coming out with a fiery peach sauce that you can dip it in. It's a specialty dinner. The Goblin, Croto, he just randomly decided to just get into it today and to do some 5-star cooking, and you can tell that the word is getting around and the tavern is raking in the cash. Usually a meal like this is served when Croto has screwed up somehow and is trying to keep his job. He goes for doing basic cheap cuts of meat that are done well with sandwiches or paired with some mashed turnip or potato, mutton, things like that are really popular tavern food. But when he's trying to save face or apologize for something, he will do something extra special for the menu to bring in extra income for the tavern to make himself indispensable. There's a game of darts that is going on, and there's also a pit in this tavern where people tend to toss their drinks and discarded food. This pit is almost the size of, I would say it's probably about 5 feet wide and 8 feet long, with a no, not 5 feet. I'm sorry. We're gonna say 8 by 8. It's an 8 by 8 pit that's maybe a solid 2 feet deep. Not really deep at all. And this is where dirty plates and drinks are scooped and shoveled before taking them back to the kitchen. So when you look at this thing, it's just a trash bin of soupy ale and just discarded bits and bones and other stuff, with a single rounded pole, like a telephone pole, going across it, that is hard nailed down with braces on either side so it's not moving. Drunk patrons will get up and will basically gladiator on this pole and try and keep balance while knocking another person off into this pit below. And again, it's literally not a pit. It's like the pole goes across this 2 foot deep pit. So if somebody falls off, usually either they fall on their side or they catch their footing and step maybe knee deep into disgusting sludge. But this is also the pit that people are encouraged to run to if they're going to hurl and can't make it outside. So falling into the stew is not fun. You head outside, you get hosed off, and so it's pretty gross. However, the fun thing about it is that from the stew pit all the way outside usually is a trail of disgusting footprints that everybody who brings in their dog loves. So it's almost like the floor is licked clean in those spots, because whatever is coming off of a person's foot is easily attracting dogs and cats that people bring in and familiars, and everybody just kind of looks the other way. But yeah, it's just a nice setting. There's somebody who is playing live music up on the stage, and you guys are kind of settling into the town and starting to discuss the idea of actually staying longer or moving on. Are you guys going to settle in? Are you going to look for someplace to stay, a headquarters, an apartment of some sort? Are you going to continue to try and rent a room for an elongated stay? What is that going to look like? Are you going to get work? Are you going to continue to quest? Are you going to build a life for yourself in Sandpoint? You've made probably, 2 or 3 friends each. At least 4 people total that are shared by the group that you've seen familiar quite a bit. One of them that you guys have become familiar with is a vendor that is outside that rolls around the main square during the day that sells a dish that you guys have come to enjoy called Wizard Fingers. These are hot dogs that have been left on the roller for probably 24 hours and have become these shriveled gas station hot dogs that are kind of like warm beef jerky at this point. So whether or not you partake of them or not, you are friends with the cart vendor who has dreadlocks and a goatee. He's usually shirtless, really skinny white guy that just looks like he plays hacky sack in the quad at some local like university or something like that. But he just rumbles around, and in his meantime, when he's not rolling his hot dog cart around, he's actually caretaking a lot of strays at his home that he also runs as an adoption shelter. So when you are in town at the end of the day, any of the Wizard Fingers that haven't sold just get tossed to all of the pets that are there. But they're just cheap hot dog cuts that come in and he cooks, which are really, really fun. So the kind of details that I just painted you as a word picture, it's very enjoyable for you guys to also put together things like that about your characters or ideas or other stuff, or how you envision the city or involved in it. You can look at the buildings and the layouts and imagine what a particular alleyway would be, or continue to explore the buildings in the area. Just kind of decide whether you want to, because there's two ways that this campaign can go, which is it can be very Gotham, which is Batman never leaves Gotham. He's there and stuff continually happens and comes up. Or it could be something where you guys travel out and come back, and travel out and come back, and travel out for a while and come back. Or you guys could completely decide to move on to an entirely different destination altogether, like one of the major cities like Magmar or what have you.
So in another campaign that I played, there was like I wouldn't call it a tower, but like a circle on the ground, and you go down and you do missions out of that one. Is that a real thing, or was that something more?
So in Dungeons and Dragons, you are talking about the Yawning Portal.
It was in Pathfinder. I thought he was using it. What was it called?
He might have.
Module?
He might have. So in D&D,
Yeah.
it's a very, very, very famous setting that there is a bar, like an actual tavern, that has a pit that goes down probably 2 or 3 stories into a network of dungeons.
Okay.
That keeps going down and down and down and down. And what will happen is drunk people will go into this, will go into the dungeons to explore around, party, have fun. The first level is basically like drinking, spray painting walls, whatever, just like a party area that's out of sight.
Yeah.
So you'll end up seeing people down there like making out or whatever and doing. But as you begin to make your way further and further down, you can go all the way down past the Underdark. It is a network of like level after level after level, and the further you go down, the more that you run into, and occasionally things come up and out. So occasionally a creature will make its way up to that hole and try and climb out, and the bar will engage with it or whatever. And he may have put that into Pathfinder, but that's a pretty significant thing. If ever you want to run that campaign, we literally have that one. I can also modify that one for Pathfinder, which is fun, without doing it shot for shot. Because if you guys have ideas like that where you're like, hey, that would be really cool if we could find something like that, I can create something like that.
I mean, it's your story.
No.
I think we played.
No, it's our
He's giving
it's
the-
our story.
Yeah.
It's our story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
No, it's more fun to be able to hear what you guys want, because I'm gonna have fun creating a story. I'm gonna have more fun if I know that you guys are wanting to, because then you guys aren't sitting through something. I can create and do crazy things with still some structure from you guys,
Yeah.
so that I know what I'm creating is really, really fun.
So I kind of like the idea of this being our home base and then going out and adventuring and then coming back in.
So what kind of adventuring do you guys like? Do you like the more like solving mysteries, or like we're going to kill a big bad guy and we're trying to unravel all that? Or,
For me, I really like rolling the dice and killing things.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I like the idea of the underground, because like every time you go in there, you're gonna have an encounter. Then we get a little bit of role playing when we come up and we do our gears, or we get a mission, we go to a specific floor, something, and so we get role play and dice. That's kind of what I'm going for. Because investigating the town isn't really my strong suit. Yeah, I'm not quite comfortable with that level of role play yet. I would like to get there, but I don't know.
Yeah, so I like the idea of going and exploring a dungeon and killing things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Matthew?
Like action, like rolling dice, like not where like the situation's like too much talking, because that can get overly fast. A little bit of action.
I want you to do a little talking.
One thing that I will do is when you guys begin to pass ideas around, I'll usually distract myself with planning the next thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you guys were talking about.
So we
The reason I do that, real quick, players will throw around so many ideas that I'll hear 10 rough drafts, and I won't know which one actually made it.
Yeah.
And so I'll start to play through a rough draft I overheard that was discarded, and I didn't hear that it was discarded,
Okay.
and I'll end up on a different page. So I'll let people talk, and I'll do other stuff,
Okay.
and then I'll let you guys reiterate what you've landed on.
So as of right now, what we've landed on is that we want the town to be our home base. We kind of want to go out and then come back, and maybe eventually transition to another town that has like that bar kind of thing for D&D.
Okay.
But for now, we want to use some of the stuff that is in the module you already have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and what I'm using right now is it's a setting.
Okay.
So it's not actually an adventure; it's a setting.
Oh, okay.
So it will give me information on places, but then it's up to me to decide to take it from there.
Okay.
So it's a jumping off point. So it'll say it'll be like, hey, for instance, I'll go to one randomly, and it'll say, the way north is there's a person there named Vaznet, and he says that treasure maps are all fake, and that he drew them all himself, but he bets maybe some of them are real. So the way north is a shop that is a cartographer, and it's a guy that sells fake treasure maps, but he also has maps that he's bought from other people that he doesn't know whether they're fake or not. Now that's a good starting point, but now it's up to me to come up with maps, or what map it is and where it goes.
I got you. Right.
What's up, cool people?
How are you guys? Have y'all been in before?
Awesome. Good to see you guys again.
So I would say that would be a fun adventure for tonight. So
No, you're fine.
Say we're about to.
We're Twitch streaming right now, but people love the setting of the background because people walk in, walk out, or whatever.
Oh.
You're not interrupting anything. People actually watch because they know it's an active game store, and so it's kind of fun for them to see people in the background doing stuff. And yeah, yeah, it's really fun.
I'm super jealous of this orc that's a chef. Every character I play, I want him to be a chef, but I didn't do it this time.
Now, here's the other thing I want to know too. It's 9:45.
Yeah.
do you guys just want to use this evening to hammer out a real character and level up?
Yeah, that would be cool.
And then get an idea of what you want to do in the future, and then we'll start running next week at like 7? Do you guys want to do that?
I have a thought. If we could do a little bit of an adventure, because Matthew probably won't be here next week, and so if he rolls out a character or doesn't get to play, it might not be.
Well, the reason why I would say that is a little bit of an adventure is gonna consume the entire evening.
Gotcha.
Because it's almost 10 o'clock and we'd be shutting the game off at 11:30, and that time's gonna go by really fast.
Okay.
So, if you're not gonna be here on a consistent basis anyways, if you are, great, that's awesome, welcome to the table. If you're not going to be, then I'd hate for you to build a character and get into a game of stuff that gets played for like 60 minutes and then before we even get started,
Yeah.
because that part of the game can go quick. What we can do tonight is we can just prep. You can knock out your character. He can level up his character. I'm going to give you guys an extra 50 gold pieces to spend on whatever you want to. And then we'll just pick it up next week at like 7 o'clock or like 6:30 or something like that. Is that what you guys want to do?
Sure.
Or do you want to play a little bit more?
Well, I don't mind rolling out a character. I was just trying to think about Matthew's as well.
Yeah, if you guys want to play for another like 30 minutes or hour, we can.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna be here next week, but I mean, if they're gotten started their thing already.
Yeah, you can see if they're open. Yeah, for sure. We just ended up we ended up having a lot of people that came in, so we prioritized them obviously. So it reset our time. So earlier we were like, let's do this, and then we were like, oh.
And then we were slammed.
Yep.
Go check.
Okay, sounds good. Awesome.
So we're gonna level up to 3, is that what you want?
Yep.
Okay.
And since I have people on Twitch, I'm going to keep streaming just a little bit, and just because people are hanging out. And so I'll run through, get a chance to try out that new deck, and it'll be good. All right, let's
Build
go.
it? The one that you saw?
Yeah, and I did, and so I figured, well, since I've got people hanging out on here, I might as well utilize that and play it just a little bit more.
Is that cool?
The what now?
I'm gonna roll over and watch.
Oh yeah, please do. Where is? Oh, that's right. Okay, let's switch this over to.
Mr. Daly,
Yes.
can I chat with you?
Yes, you can. Excuse me just 1 second. All right, guys, I will be back in just a minute. You guys need anything? We're right out here.
Since they paused this, I'm gonna keep it over here and ask.
Okay. You wanna just jump into a game with me? Then I'm gonna.
All right, let's see how this new pre-stack works, because I have not played it yet, and I need to learn how it goes. What's up, guys? It's so good to see you. We're gonna shut off and hop back in one more time. And it doesn't matter if we're busy or not. Just as soon as you're ready for us, or you have questions or anything, just let us know. Awesome. Sounds good. If you want one of these for free, if you use your camera to shoot QR code and use it with you, you can use the best. Well, you can pay for this and then just do it later. I'll just trust it. So it's $6.50.
Oh, and Jake, if you decide, after you're done leveling up your character, you wanna jump into another game,
Scan the
you're
QR
still in the
code.
tournament.
Oh, and Jake, I'm testing out that new deck, so I don't know how it works yet. Cost by 3. What? Dredge. Okay. Restore 3 health to all characters. Silence a friendly individual. Okay, let's dredge. I don't even know how this deck works yet, so I'm just like, I'll figure it out soon. Okay, so tradable resurrect 1 friendly death rattle minion. This is really popular because when you trade it, the next time that I draw it, it'll be more powerful, which is nuts. Restore 3 health to all characters. If any are still damaged, draw a card. So I'm going to drop this one because there's a card in here that says if you healed this turn, deal that much damage to an opponent. So apparently one of the things to do is to even heal them whenever they're not even, it's not even affecting them. Like they're at 30, I'll use 2 to heal them because eventually I'll draw that card and it'll be nasty.
I got you.
I don't know for certain just yet, but discover. Okay, we're at 3, so we're spell from your deck. If you cast 3 spells while holding this, draw 3 cards. Okay. So discover a spell from your deck. That one, Light Bomb, is really good. But I'm gonna do Light Bomb because I'm gonna hold on to that one. And then enter. I'm gonna figure this out. Any advice on starting a PS4 console gaming room? Your place is... Oh, man. Yeah, just start hosting events even before you're a business. Invite people to a library. Get used to running events and stuff even before you're an actual business. Okay. If you've restored health this turn, discover spell from your deck. So I'm going to... if you restored health this turn. Oh, I should have done it to myself. Okay. Okay, Gift of Naru. Okay. Yeah. Thank you all for letting us come in and hang out and paint minis today. Oh, I'm so glad that you got to. That was so much fun. Sorry I missed you guys before you left. I know it was a long drive back for you guys, but I'm super glad that you were here. I may lose before I...
Figure out.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's the key.
Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for coming in. If you cast 3 spells while holding this, draw 3 cards. Oh, dang. Gross. Refresh any empty mana vessels for each spell you cast this turn.
One this turn.
Restore health. Discover. Silencer for any deal damage equal to his attack with all enemy minions. I'm gonna try that for him. Oh. Silence a friendly minion. Oh. Oh, gross. Okay. Okay, that's 2. And then we're gonna... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like just learning this. I'm like, what does this do? But it feels like it's got great synergy.
It does.
Because I just silenced all of them, and that's gross. And then this turn, deal damage to each minion equal to its attack. Is going to be devastating to him. That's going to board wipe him. Oh, Prival Devin is now following. Thanks so much. That's amazing. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't do the math on that. Okay. That's alright. That's okay. And there's also guides I can read too that'll be like, hey, this is how you use this deck. This is the first card you should do. What substances are you consuming to receive a warning before joining your live? I have no idea why there would be a warning before joining my live. That makes no sense. Oh, thanks for the sub, Prival Devin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's amazing. Where is... Oh, holy cow. Oh, dang. Okay, if you restored health this turn, deal that much damage to all enemy minions. What? Oh, jangity. Oh, gross. What? Oh, gross. Okay. I've seen people use that before. That was sick. Let's go with this one. Ugh. Oh, that was gross. That's awesome. When I peek minis, why does the shade layer end up cracking? I'm not sure, actually. That's a great question. There's a lot of great YouTube videos that'll talk about that. 5 rockets at enemies. Restore 5 health to each hero. Okay. Silence a minion and summon a copy of it. Put a sunken ritual. That's gross. That's so gross. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. Amazing. What the heck? And watch this. Zola the Gorgon. Watch this, Zola the Gorgon. Okay, I can't do it this turn, but that's amazing. Okay, Treb will resurrect 1 friendly Death Rattle minion, upgraded when... So it costs 1 to bring that out, okay. Costs 1 to bring that out. So this is making it more powerful each time. Battle Cries trigger twice. Oh, gross. Oh. What the heck?
Oh, it's so dirty.
Oh, it is. And if he stays out next time, and I bring this out, it's gonna trigger this twice.
Does it do it to heroes or?
Oh, just minions. Okay, but still.
Yeah, but if he summons a board.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What the heck is this deck? Ugh. Gross. I'm still not winning, but I'm like, it's still nuts. Like, oh, gross. He's not gonna be able to do anything. He's out of cards and everything. His hand is short. That's gross. Yeah, and I'm gonna bring out. I'm just gonna be able to. So, does tradable count as casting a spell? No, it does not. Okay. So you see this Resurrect 3 friendly.
Yeah.
So we keep bringing those out. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Death Rattle, your opponent draws 2 cards. Battle Cry, if you cast 3 spells while holding this. So you need to hold on to that one. Okay. Oh, gross.
So,
Super-
I
okay,
would say you still want to heal yourself, though, right?
I do, yeah. I actually want to heal him.
Okay.
Because, yes. And then we're just going to hit him in the face. I could have done this one, but but I wanted to. There's yeah, there's but that tradable thing is really gross because eventually, all of a sudden, when I do play it and I can bring out like 5 or 6 friendly Death Rattle minions or whatever, it's like gross.
Oh wow.
Ooh, yuck. Destroy all other minions. Discard a card for each destroyed. Well, why didn't it do it? That's strange. Draw 2 minions, swap their health. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, gross. He's in a tough spot. He's in a tough spot right now. Holy cow. 10 hours away. Oh, man. I wish you were here. That'd be awesome. Yeah, it's over. He'd have to be super surprising.
All right, Alex, I'm going to wash this bottle out.
Sounds good, babe. Oh, man.
I can't believe you.
And I never even touched the deck before. That's gross. I want to play that again and see what it's like. Holy cow. Oh, gross. You guys. Yuck, yuck,
I didn't
yuck.
even think about silencing theirs and making a copy of it. It's so gross.
I mean, that just brought out, like... Wow. Oh. I'm not going to stay on the phone.
Okay. So Alex, we got a decently special situation that I think only you can answer. It's your call. So one of the guys in the draft got really screwed up with the rules. We're doing it pretty casual. So he got screwed up with the rules, and the first draft pack kind of got screwed up. And also my brother wants to play in a tournament. Is there a possibility that if we just keep this casual, like no prize pools thing or anything like that, we could do like a thing where I buy another promo pack, or 2 actually, and then I distribute the 3 packs from one of the promo pack to the other players.
Sure.
And myself, and then
Yeah, as long as you guys are all in agreement with it, that's fine.
Yeah, everybody's in agreement. But the other thing I need to ask you is, can I trade a card for those in monetary value? The card is worth $55 in trading.
Card is it's an $80 card. It's traded value.
It's $55.
Ooh.
It's a $55 card. You guys can keep the extra $5 in the value of the card. You don't have to. I understand it's like it's a special circumstance, so I guess that's what
I would say no.
Okay.
Because trade-in value and cash value are 2 different things. Because again, cash is more expensive to us than trading in product or whatever. However, because of how much you pour into the environment and how much you support the culture and how much you support other players, I will say yes to you.
Okay.
As an appreciation to you because you're awesome.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I'll actually hand the card to you.
You can hand it to Josh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you look at it real quick. It's
You guys
kinda-
taking off?
It's pretty cool.
Just for a second.
Oh, we like to say bye to people if they're heading out, so we always ask.
But here it is.
Cool, you can hand it to Josh. Actually, I'll put it in the drawer.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's.
And you're okay with that? Yeah. Okay, great. I will say yes for you as an exception because you're awesome.
Thank you, Alex.
Yep. I just want you to know you're appreciated. Let's get this guy. And then 5 health each hero. Let's do that. Which seems like a waste, but I think there is a card in here that if you've been healing a lot, then you can do that damage. Plus, if you cast 3 spells while holding this, draw 3 cards, so it helps to cast those spells. Okay.
Bucks are gonna be playing with.
Dredge if the spell reduces the cost. Oh, we want that. We want her. Dredge, so she'll be at the top for next time. That's a great card. I actually disenchanted some of my gold legendaries in order to make some of the basic legendaries for this deck. So. Okay, Battle Cry, trigger the death rattle of every friendly minion that died this game. That is going to be an end game thing. Plus, if I manage to throw him out one turn beforehand, it'll just be like over and over and over and over and over and over. Refresh an empty mana crystal for okay. Restrict all characters. If any are damaged, draw a card.
It's gonna have to stay consistent in your
What?
You were damaged. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should have drawn a card.
Oh, nobody's still damaged.
If any are still damaged. Oh, that's okay. My bad. What a pooper noodle. Yes, sir? Yeah, absolutely. No. No, we do not.
Okay, so I can just hand that stuff up on this one.
Yes, you can. Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you for thinking proactively. Appreciate that. That's the kind of dedication we look for here at Dice and Dragons. Dice and Dragons is oh. Josh is like, I quit. Just because you sound like that, I quit. We have a spell reduced by 3. Okay. I don't really want to put him yet. There's nothing really for me to play right now. So I'll just heal myself. Enter. This is weird. It's weird, guys. Glad to finally catch you live. Oh, thanks so much, Awful Metal War. Hanging out at twitch.tv, Dice and Dragons TV. Come hang out. Support the stream just by watching and following. And subbing if you're extra sexy. Wow, 15 freaking armor. That's crazy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Death rattle. Dang. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do it. That's disgusting. Refresh and empty mana crystal. Nope. I'm not, no, I'm not going to. That one's going to be really good for when I actually have a couple of spells to toss out. Because if I can play this one, yeah. I'm getting the hang of it. He's stomping the crap out of me, but I bet I could win. Silence a friendly minion. Oh, that would have been really good to play on the... I should have waited one turn. Oh, I could have played that one last time. I just didn't... I could have done 7 damage across the board. Ugh. Okay, silence a minion and something a copy of it, put a sunken ritual. Okay, I want this one for him, because then I can get a taunt creature. And that's okay. Still a free creature. 2 left. Got...
What is the silence of friendly minion? The eyeball. Purple.
Silence a friendly minion, then deal damage equal to its attack randomly split, so that would only be 2 damage. 2 left. I'm okay with slow burning this. I'm not in any hurry. He looks like he's got like a lot of health, but I'm gonna trounce him. This is a long play because this death rattle, oh, when it goes off, ugh. Plus it'll give me 5 shield. Restore 5 health, flip each turn. That's nuts. Yes, ma'am. If you're thinking about dinner, you can do whatever you want to. Okay. Eat a peanut. Oh, he might have me. Well. No, he might have me this time because I'm still learning. Oh. What was that one? If you have gained 15 or more armor, this game gains 3/3 in charge. Oh, gross. Yuck. Okay, that's how he works. Ugh. Okay. Resurrect 2 friendly death rattle minions.
Are you able to do like a set death round?
Okay.
So it's purple guy on him.
Silence a friendly minion, then deal... Yes. You're right. Oh, gross. And then here... Oh, no. Next turn.
What?
Next turn. Because I want to bring out his battle cry, but I can trigger it twice with this guy.
Okay.
If he comes out on the field, he's dead. He's going to
do you
smoke
want to play
him.
that guy this turn?
Which guy? This guy?
Yeah.
No, because if he goes out, he'll die.
Okay.
Immediately. He has to be on the field for that to work. I'm going to do this because I need the health. Ooh, Zyrelia. I don't know if I'm going to make it. He might bring something out that does 15 damage, but if I can do this, I'll start to turn the tide because that's 9 points of damage each round. Gains 8 armor. There you go. Yeah, okay. So his big guy is going to be... Okay. Oh, that's all he's got this turn. That's all he's got. Oh, gross. Okay. So we're going to put him out. And then we're going to bring out 6 cards.
And then you can silence the crab again to kill his monster.
Oh, yeah. And then watch this. No, I don't have enough mana. Okay. I'm going to rotate it once, get another card. Oh, gross. And then that's not enough. Ugh, gross. 3 colossal minions. Yuck. Gross. Yeah, he's having a hard time figuring out what to do. Oh, but that's a great card to bring back in. Yuck. Okay. All right. Silence a minion and send me a copy of it. Yuck. Isn't that gross right there? And then... That's the one I want. That's the one I want to. Gross. Gross. We're gonna go ahead and hit this one. And he's got an empty board and he's in trouble now. Especially with this one right here. Oh, of course. Great card. Okay. Okay. Great card. Ugh, I've used that one before. Ugh. Yeah, destroy all minions except one random.
Now, but can you use the other one that brings all your death rattles back?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
But watch this. Deal damage to a minion equal to its attack. Yeah, I won't have it twice, but I will have it once, and that's what will matter. So, silence all enemy minions. Oh no, I'm so sorry. And then battle cry. Gross. So he's getting 2 cards. Oh, I'm bleeding his cards. I'm bleeding his deck. He's drawing stuff that's just burning and going away. Oh, that's gross because now he has 5. Okay, that's awesome. That was actually worked. That's actually gross. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, God. He's not able to... I'm burning through cards that he would love to get. Oh, he's got me. He's probably got me this turn. Yep. He's got me. Still, for not knowing how to play, I did really good this turn. I'm going to try another. I'm going to try one more. I'm loving it. Have you seen the 2006 hit classic Over the Hedge? I think so. I might have. I'm not really sure. It's fun playing this with you, though.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing stuff I haven't seen. I think I'm going to read I think I'm going to read the little errata on like how to play this deck so that, because sometimes it'll be like, oh, you want to play these 3 cards together to do this combo, and it'll be like, oh, okay, yes.
I stayed close. That's my gig. This is by far your busiest night I've seen.
We're hoping it starts to pick back up that way because it used to be this was normal.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe.
I'm going to get food for home, and
We asked that talking.
yes. I mean, it doesn't have to be private, it's literally.
No, I'm jumping into another meeting.
Yeah. So, what are,
Oh.
it literally does that with all the bottles, it's just this right now. Like, cause I even had a different bottle. Big old fart, not sure if it was a shark, but it scared him. He goes, "Ah!" Or it was painful and, oh.
Also, I don't know you having the harness right now because of your shoulder burn.
Oh.
But I'll still take him.
Oh, buddy, I'm sorry if that hurt. Was that a painful poop?
My name is.
You're good. I'm okay with like pasta. Think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with pasta.
Okay.
Julie?
We do. We got some last night.
But yeah, pasta and red sauce.
You can't be joking and then act mad that you're not drinking a bottle. That's a rule.
Yeah, my other mage deck is really solid and it's really fun to play. But I'm noticing in the current meta, I'm like, man, there's just something about it that's not working right. Yeah, we had those 3 books still. I'm putting those 3 books back up on the shelf because I don't
Oh, yeah.
tried to get a hold of them. They might have even completely forgot to order the books and got them from someone else.
Yeah.
I think they lived a little ways away too.
Yeah.
So I do need to order Unfathomable, but I will need time.
And we can just order those books for that person.
So is it, yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else?
No, pasta, milk, I think that'll be fine, just something really simple.
Do you want the mushroom sauce or do you want the arrabbiata? Do you want marinara?
I can do the fresh mushroom sauce, or we can just do marinara. I think I'd actually prefer the fresh mushroom sauce, to be honest. Just because I've been wanting basic. If you want to do the marinara, or the marinara, whatever you want to call it. Quit dying. It's okay. I'm watching. It's getting near me. I listen. Why are you trying to choke? That's my question. Why are you trying to choke? Why are you trying to choke? Huh? I do not give you permission to die. Who else am I going to get into fistfights in the parking lot with? You have to stay alive long enough for me to get into one good solid fist fight with you when you're on 20, and then you have my permission.
But not mine, so.
Okay. Get out. Get out. Yeah, I'm glad the neighbor is back. He was.
I bet. Of course, I got arrested in that.
She just walks over you. Didn't have me click it, she has to click it. So where'd you grow up, Jake?
Dallas.
What part
You
of
been in
Dallas?
Texas your whole life? Have you been in Texas your whole life?
Yeah.
Where'd you go to high school?
How'd you meet your wife?
Playing fish.
Awesome. Hey, many of my
I
friends.
met some great people back in the day on Lucky Harmony. Way back.
She's wearing a Jake from State Farm cosplay for Halloween, her profile picture, and it pulled me in enough to say hi. So, here we are, 7 years later.
It's Jake from State Farm. She sounds nice.
I said, Jake, I'm quite happy that Jake from State Farm came, because I was sick of Jake and State. Do you know if he lives in Gainesville,
That's so funny.
or outside of Gainesville? Apparently he comes into the Home Depot over there all the time, is what they tell me.
Gainesville is like this secret hub of it's super ghetto, and also there's random hidden stuff there. Like my sister works for a company called King Wasabi, which is a hat company, but they're like a super bougie, multi-million-dollar hat company.
Oh wow!
Who
Like
provide-
brim hats.
Oh, yes.
That's super popular on TikTok. Like I've never looked at hats once, but it's popping up on my feed every day.
Yeah. Oh, you know what my sister told me yesterday? So my sister, her degree is. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I've been trying to go outside to work. But my sister, her degree is in fibers, which is like everything that has to do with, it's a visual art form, but weaving and
Okay.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
So she does beadwork and she does everything that has to do with literally fibers of materials. So her part of what she did was she worked on an alpaca farm and learned how to shape them and turn their fur or their wool into actual cloth and things that you can weave. And so she works for them, and she just did several beaded pieces, and she got to teach a workshop day before yesterday. And I come from a family of teachers, and she was so excited because she was in her element. But she had these pieces of beadwork that she did, and they were so good that the people from the company were like, why don't we have these in our stores? And so they're like, we need to get them to our people in Guatemala. So it turns out that they have a fair trade company in Guatemala where they teach the women how to bead, and then the master pattern makers will make them here in the United States, and then when they need them manufactured, they'll employ the people at a fair wage in Guatemala.
Cool.
So that they're making money and making money.
So your sister's gonna make the patterns that they're gonna put. That's badass.
Yes.
That is super badass.
And so I'm like,
These are all designs.
and yeah. And they were like, oh, well, how long did that take you to make? She's like, this took me 10 hours.
Yeah.
And so it's the nice thing about people making things here and then it getting exported is they can actually tell you how much time something actually takes to make. And so it gives the public, the American public, like, yeah, like, okay, this is what people have to go through to make something for you that you just throw away. And here, they get paid a fair wage for it. And my
It's
sister
like an
makes,
American fair wage or a fair wage?
Here.
on.
I think an American fair wage, yeah. But anyways, I'm going to run before this store closes.
Bibe?
You still alive?
The what now?
Are you still alive?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm thinking about shutting off